Oh shit. Happy New Year's, motherfuckers. Happy New Year's. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. Let me know if you guys can hear me. But anyways, Happy New Year's, folks. We have made it. And I just felt like getting on here and just talking some shit tonight, man. I know it's been a while since I've been on stream. Um, but yeah, just said fuck it. And we may have one, maybe two guests popping up. But yeah, man, I just felt like getting up on stream and yeah, just shooting the shit with you guys, man. Hold on, we got somebody here. Okay, somebody says they can hear me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for popping up. Leo team, thank you, thank you. Mava, of course. Appreciate you popping up. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. But how you guys doing, man? I know it's been a while. How you guys doing? How was the rest of your 2021? Let me know while I just get some other shit set up real quick. Let me know how the rest of y'all's year went. Mavis said, "All right, road time." And I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. All right. Yeah, let me know how the rest of y'all year. Let me know how the rest of y'all year went, man. Before we jump right into some things. Also, I may post up. Hold on. I want to start. Yeah, there you go. There we go. What's going on, y'all? It's been a while since y'all seen my face. What's going on? Yeah, man. Says Lou is my pal. That's tagging. Oh, hey, yeah. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Maverick. Bringing on the homie to the stream, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Give some people a little bit more time before they pop in. And also, as promised, I do got the drinky drink right here. It's not soju. I just went and got me a Mai Tai because I just felt like it. And I just got my booster shot. So maybe I shouldn't be drinking, but fuck it, we're gonna drink anyways. Yeah. Here you go. First sip. First sip on the stream of 2022, excuse me. Leo said, doing all right, doing all right. Glad to hear, man. Glad to hear. Glad to hear, man. I'll give it like another minute or so. Let some more people pop up in here. Let y'all know what's been going on. Yeah, hopefully by then, we can get started. By then we can get started. Hold on, where is this thing at? All right. All right. Give like a couple more seconds and then we'll just move right along. Move right along. Man, like I said, I appreciate y'all coming through. Random stream Friday night. It's been chilling here all week. This COVID shit's crazy. But let's get to it, man. I guess we can get started on. Let's see here. Let's get started on what the hell have I been doing this entire time that I haven't been on this damn channel. Let's see here. What the hell have I been? Man, I've been chilling. I've been chilling basically for the remainder of 2021. I know I really haven't gotten that much content out there. The last two big projects that I did was the Nightwing video and the the Batgirl video. Those are like the top two, and I think I had some other ones that came out on top of that. But yeah, those were like my two big projects, and I really haven't been doing anything else outside of that. Well, that's a lie. I have been doing the Comics Code Authority podcast, so I know I really haven't mentioned it much on this channel because I haven't been on here for a while. But yeah, started the podcast earlier this year. We're about to hit 25 episodes, and we're on our second season. Yeah, man, just decided to do it with my homies, Elvis and AJ, and this has been a great time, man. Pretty sure I mentioned it on here, but talking comics is fun. Talking comics by yourself is fun, but talking comics with your homies is even better, and that's something I have always wanted to do for a very long time now. So we just went ahead and finally did it, man. Here, let me just put up the page so y'all can see it. Let's see here. Oh, just give me 1 second. But yeah, man, so it's something that I've been doing. Um, but yeah, man, it's been a great time. That's where most of my attention has gone. But this year, I'm trying to see if I can be a little better about doing both. Whether that means I just plan things out a little better. So there's a chunk of time I can devote to the channel, and the other times I can devote to Comics Code Authority. I'd like to do both. I'd like to see growth in both. Merlo, what's going on, man? Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, man. Glad you checked Twitter. Yeah, just decided to go on randomly, man. Decided to go on randomly. But yeah, right now, just talking about the channel, talking about what's been going on with the channel and the things that I've been doing. But yeah, man. So that's pretty much it. Outside of that, just been active online, really, just reading comics as always, just trying to brush up on the comic history and all that good stuff. Yeah, and I really haven't been following along too much with recent comics. Well, it's about to be a month since I picked up any new comic books. I think the last thing I picked up was like right before the holiday break. But yeah, but since then, I've just been cracking down on Scott Snyder's Batman, and of course, as you guys have seen, we're reading a shit ton of Ultraman, the Kyle Higgins series. This is part 2 of it, and yo, shit slapping, shit slapping. I just finished it, and listen, this last issue definitely got me hyped for the 3rd volume. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. And yeah, finally got it loaded up. But yeah, let me just, if you guys haven't already, let me just show you guys the Comics Code Authority Twitter page. If you guys aren't following it, then please go ahead and do that. And boom, here we are. Amen. So go ahead and go ahead and follow that, man. So that's where you'll find all our information every time we post up a new episode. We just went ahead and launched like a poll, so I'll put it up on here. So yeah, we have a poll up, and we listed some of our favorite shows from the year, comic books, TV shows, and movies. So we're gonna keep this up for like the next 2 weeks. I believe the 23rd is the cutoff date. So go ahead and vote, and you can vote for anything. So there's no limit. So you can go ahead and vote for as many as you want. So please go ahead and do that. Give us a follow, and yeah, and yeah. Jesus Christ, I am fucking rusty. It's been a minute since I did a fucking stream. But yeah, man, appreciate it. Other than that, yeah, I think that's it mainly for housekeeping, really. I think that's it for housekeeping, man. Like I said, I missed you guys a lot, and I miss doing this on a weekly basis. Hopefully I can get back to doing all that. Let's see here. Show on stream. Maverick said, speaking of comic calls, I pre-ordered a manga omnibus, and it's out now. Still haven't gotten it. Ooh, which manga did you get? I've been seeing, what is it? There's Common Rider omnibus floating around the timeline. Is it that? Damn, and honestly, I never thought I'd see the day where I'd see a fucking Common Rider omnibus. Never thought I'd see it today. But yeah, man, let me know which one it is. Because I haven't picked up manga in fucking years now. It's been years. Oh shit! It is the Kamen Rider omnibus. Oh shit! Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah, let me know how that is. Um, let's see here. Amazon said it hasn't shipped yet. That's crazy because I seen like a good 2 or 3 people on my timeline with that shit. Hopefully it gets to you in time, man. Hopefully it gets to you in time. But yeah, man. While I was chilling and shit, apparently we got a lot of news. Um, Not really a lot of news, but um, looks like Ben Affleck's been talking, and we found out some shit, man. We found out some shit. Um, I might just get started and talk about it, and then if AJ wants to pop up in, then he could come on. But yeah, so yo, let me just go ahead and pull this up. Let me go ahead and pull this up, man, because we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. We got to discuss this. So, first off, it's over here, man. What is it say? Yeah, man. So, my homie Ben Affleck, dude, pretty much said that yo, this this whole his stint on Justice League was not great. Long story short, and we're not talking about the Zack Snyder one, or excuse me, we're talking about the Josh Whedon one. Talking about the Josh Whedon Justice League, which you guys know by now, was a shit show. I think it tanked in the box office, and then right after that, there was rumblings of the Snyder cut, and by the grace of God or a miracle, honestly, we got the Snyder cut. And but yeah, we're not talking about the Snyder cut. We are talking about the Whedon cut. And yeah, man. So let me just scroll on down to where really what he's talking about. What the hell is it? Yeah, man. That quote right there. He said, Justice League." It was bad, man. Wasn't a good time for my homie. Wasn't a good time for my homie. And that's crazy how all this information has come out in the past couple of years about people's times on Justice League, and it's just been one actor and actress after the other just confirming, well, not even confirming, just pretty much saying, "Yo, we had a shit time on there." Ray Fisher was probably one of the first people who was vocal about everything, and then after that was just like it was a trickle down effect, pretty much, just a trickle down. Um, so I think it was Ray Fisher that was first, and then I think it was Gal Gadot, um, and then I think now Affleck. Affleck has like low key said some things, but it's here he's straight up just telling y'all, yeah, bro, I did not have a good time on this shit. And honestly, man, listen, I'll be straight up. I'll be straight up. Um, I'm happy. I'm happy that dude's gone. I'm really happy that dude's gone after this, and I'll also say it too, man. The movies weren't great. The movies were not great. The first Justice League wasn't that great, and honestly, the Snyder cut was just like a slight improvement. Like it was cool to see. It was pretty cool to see like the minor improvements. Like the story made a little bit more sense when you added in the stuff that was taken out of Snyder's. But other than that, them shits is mid, bro. All the movies mid, and even when you throw in all the nonsense with what's supposedly happening with the Flash movie, like quite honestly, bro, I'm ready for DC to just move on from that entire Justice League thing, man. Just give us one and done straight movies, and we good, bro. Like I think the Justice League thing is a, I think the Justice League thing is a wall they should probably not go back to. And if the rumors are correct, and they are going to tackle this again, I don't see it going very well. Honestly, I don't see it going very well. Um, it seems like ever since they moved away from the, it seems like ever since they moved away from the Zack Snyder stuff and just straight up just gave us those one and done movies, things are a little better. Um, I did enjoy Suicide Squad. What's the other movie that came out recently? Wonder Woman 1984 was decent. Wasn't great. It wasn't terrible, but it was decent. I recently saw Aquaman. Aquaman was a good time. A good time. I still need to watch Shazam. Um, and I'm low key looking forward to the Batman. Um, no, no, I've seen all those trailers and nothing really stands out. But it seems like ever since then, they've been moving away from everything that happened with Justice League. Things are a little better. I'm not excited for a brand new Justice League like at all. Like if the rumors are correct. But again, back to Ben Affleck, man. Um, yeah, it looks like things were not good for him, and also too, it seems like he straight up confirmed that you know his appearance on the Flash is that's it. After this, he's it's done for him. So honestly, again, good for him. I know he struggled a lot during that whole entire era. I know there was the things that was going on with alcohol, um, and again, just everything else that was happening with the DCEU at the time. Like, I'm happy he's stepping away from that, and I'm happy he gets to close out his character too, because that's I would be all right with him not coming back. Period, because just with everything that happened, but I'm still happy that he at least gets to come through and just close the story. Let's see. I got some comments here. Um, Aki said the DCEU had the same problem as MCU. It was one guy's vision, which produces more mid than good stuff. Zack Snyder was just another Feige. I mean, true, true, true. Honestly, true. Um, again, I think Feige has a better handle on things. And again, that's not to give too much credit to Feige because you know a lot of them MCU movies aren't the greatest things ever either. But then again, MCU has more better movies than um, MCU has a better track record than the DCEU. Long story short, but yeah, I think again with the DCEU, it felt like they were just trying. How do I say this? They were trying to go too fast. That's long story short, man. They were just trying to like streamline shit so they could catch up to the MCU, and it just didn't work out for them. But again, I know me and the guys talked about it. Man of Steel was dope. Man of Steel was probably one of the best DCEU movies. It's probably one of the best ones. And Man of Steel, excuse me, not Man of Steel. Batman v Superman, convoluted as fuck, but still a good watch. I just finished watching it recently. Still a good watch. Um, and what else? Um, and then after that, yeah, everything with Justice League, like I said, not good. And what did the other movies? Wonder Woman was good. Wonder Woman was pretty good. Like I said, Aquaman. But yeah, it's nothing amazing besides Man of Steel. I think Man of Steel is like the only like really good movie. Everything else is just like pretty mid. Kenny said, "What we drinking?" Drinking a Mai Tai. Just decided to go to the liquor store. I was gonna get soju, but I said, "Fuck it." I saw that. Right, might as well get more bang for my buck. I'm not gonna drink all of it because I didn't really eat too much today. But let's see. Yeah. Maverick said, "Speaking of MCU, we're getting new Thor concept movie art leaks." You know, I did see that. I did see that, and hmm, how do I feel about them? Should just look kind of bizarre to me, but apparently this is part of his history. So I guess this isn't something that's like too out there. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and like pull it up. Let's see here. Um, let's see here. Share screen, and yeah, let's take a look at this real quick, man. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, so that's allegedly Thor's new suit. Allegedly his new suit. Um, I I have to see it in action, but so far this doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look terrible. I can't say it looks bad. It's definitely something different. Again, when I did the little research, apparently this is something that he did use in the comics. But I know MCU stands or whatever, they're probably not going to be happy with this, or even just the regular folk. They're probably going to have a piss and moan fest over this. Um, but yeah, who knows? It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. I can't say this looks bad. It looks pretty fucking cool. It looks really cool. But again, everything with a lot of these new leaks that we get, whether it's from the movies or the TV shows, like I would rather see the shit in action. I'm not a big fan of these leaks, but yeah, this looks cool, man. This looks cool, and I don't know. I think maybe Thor might be one of the movies that, or the new Thor might be one of the movies that I will end up enjoying a little more, next to No Way Home, because I did see No Way Home. I know I talked a lot of shit about No Way Home, but I fucking loved it, and we had a whole discussion about it on the podcast. Let's see here. Aki said Feige didn't have interference from Disney when he started and got to learn how to please maximum people, while Zach had a lot of interference from WB. And by the time he figured it out, no, that's true. That's definitely true. Oh my lord. Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I just got the booster, and this was the arm I got the booster on, and I tried stretching, and that was not a good idea. No, it's true. They let Feige cook. They let Feige cook over there. Like, even if there was some interference, it wasn't anything that was too crazy. Nothing that was very blatant. But yeah, obviously both of them had, a pretty different times on there. Long story short, but also too, I will say this. I will say this. Um, Zack Snyder is somebody who can benefit from having a co-director, somebody who's working alongside him. Why I say that's because there's no reason why the Snyder cut's like 4 hours, bro. No reason. No, no. Like, there's no reason why I have to take 2 days to watch it. Because I'll tell you, first and foremost, I was not gonna sit there and watch 4 hours of Justice League. Like, I watched the shit in 2 sittings. I watched 2 hours on Thursday, then I watched like the last 2 hours on Friday. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, he's somebody who can definitely use somebody right by his side to just help him tone shit down. That's just ridiculous. Let's see here. Hold on. Let me answer Mavers real quick. It looks like we're doing the low tier God meme. Even if he is, but like I said, the shit don't look bad. It don't look bad. It don't look bad at all. See here, Marlo said, "You've been drinking water, bro." Yes, I have. I've been drinking water like all day since I got back from getting the booster. Had a little bit of coffee, but then I just like drowned everything else out with water. Had some chicken wings. And I'm probably gonna go ahead and like eat something after this when the stream is done. Nothing too crazy because I just really don't feel like cooking. But I'll probably have like a big like hefty meal tomorrow because I probably need it because that's when these side effects are supposed to like kick in, which I'm not looking forward to. Kenny said his water is that Mai Tai. I mean, it is, technically speaking. Technically speaking, it is. I promise. I'm fine, guys. Don't worry. I appreciate the concern. Definitely appreciate the concern. Let's see here. Aki said, I kind of like the new Thor concept, to be honest. It looks pretty solid and not gray like most MCU costumes. Eh. What do you mean by gray, though? What do you mean by gray? I don't know what you mean by gray. Could be missing something here. But yeah, it looks legit. It looks legit to me. But yeah, man, it looks like we'll be hearing more about this movie as time goes on, and I'm looking forward to what's her name, Jane Foster, man. Because also, yeah, we gotta talk about this too. Like, I think we see her in the back right there. Yeah, she's chilling. She's chilling right there. She's chilling right there. I wish we could get more of a clearer view, but she actually maybe we do. Yeah, man, she looks pretty dope here. If and only if that's her actual suit. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how they do things with her, man. Looking forward to that. So let's see. MCU's in a very how do we say this? Interesting spot. Interesting spot. Let's see here. Oh God, Mav over here wilding. Hold on. Let's see here. Also, like a week ago, I did an initial D IRL on the mountainside. My brother, how are you not dead? How are you not dead? And also, where's the footage, my brother? Where's the footage? Where is the footage? You can't do shit like that and not have the footage. Because you already know how much of a Tokyo Drift fan I am, man. You can't do shit. You can't do shit like that and not have the footage. I want to see it. Show me the facts. Show me the facts. Let's see here. Hold on. Could have sworn I just saw something else. What did say? Aki said, show on stream. Thor's costume don't have much color in the MCU, and it kind of got boring after a while. Okay, I got you. No, okay, I see what you mean. I don't know. I really envy people who look at like those details like that, man. Because honestly, I just look at it from a face value. Like the way I see it is like, yo, if it looks cool, it looks cool, bro. That's how I see it. If it looks cool, it looks cool. And Thor's costumes that I've always dug. And I think I dug more of his Infinity War look. I think that's my favorite Thor look of all time. His Infinity War look. Mwah. Beautiful. Also, Infinity War is like a fucking 10 out of 10 movie. Like, I will die on that hill. Let's see here. Hold on. I could have sworn I caught something else right here. Maverick said also like a week ago. No, not this one. Maverick said Oklahoma nights are like pure black, so you want to be able to see shit anyways. Like I said, you are a wild boy, my friend. Wild fucking boy. Wild boy. But still, should have posted up a video. But yeah, man. So, hold on. Why did I put this on there? Hide on stream. But yeah, man. So yeah, a lot of interesting things happening here. In this comic book movie shit. I know. It was a couple days ago, maybe even before that. We were talking about how Spider-Man like hit fucking. Was it one? No way. Was it 1 billion? I know Spider-Man No Way Home hit some fucking crazy number. Which again, not surprising because it's fucking Spider-Man. But hold on. La, 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 la. Ooh, this is a good one right here. Speaking of, have you been reading Power Rangers Atari War or letting them stack? I've been reading. I let Unlimited Power stack. I let Unlimited Power stack for like fucking shit, like 5 months, maybe even 6 on both books. And then, yeah, I think I said last month or the month before, I just sat down on my bed and I read all of them, man. Like I said, Parrot. It took a while for me to get used to Parrot's writing style, especially this time around, because before, dude was writing issue. He was writing shit issue for issue, but here he was writing for trade, and it worked better because just the way the story gels together and all that. Like, it took a while for me to get used to, but when I sat down and read everything, I was like, all right, bro, I see what you're doing here, and I really rock with it. Atari War is slapping. I still haven't gotten the last issue yet. I'm probably gonna go pick up my comics next week, but nah, Atari War is fucking slapping, man. Like, this might be my favorite Power Rangers arc. It might end up being better than Necessary Evil, which is my favorite. And also, man, we half an hour in this shit. Appreciate y'all. So tell me we got like 6 people in this bitch. Appreciate y'all, man. I know y'all probably got other shit y'all could be doing, but y'all here chilling with me. And I apologize. This is like mad random and shit. But yeah, I just felt like getting up on street, man. It's been a while. So again, I really do appreciate you guys like coming through. You guys are fucking awesome. And I do hope I can do more of these in the near future, because like I said, I know I've been slacking, man. 2021 was not kind to your boy. Wasn't kind to your boy. But things are getting better. And we're gonna keep on moving. Hold on. Damn. We'll keep on moving. Let's see here. Infinity War makes Endgame look disappointing, not gonna lie. Listen, I know we're supposed to be talking about DCEU shit, but yeah, I'm about to get into my MCU bag real quick. Listen. Endgame was only awesome when you saw it in the theaters. I'm going to repeat that again. Endgame was only awesome when you watched it in the theaters. It was a great social event. But outside of that, that movie is booty cheeks. Booty cheeks. Booty cheeks, man. Nah, I tried watching that shit. Was it like 2 or 3 months ago? Maybe even longer ago. I tried watching it again, bro. I fell asleep. That movie drags, and it drags, and it drags. It's at least bottom 5 MCU movie, bro. Bottom 5. Bottom 5 MCU movie of all time. Bottom 5. Like, but then again, Infinity War set such a high bar. I don't think there was no way there's no way you could top that. Infinity War was like the peak, and there's no way you could top that. No way, impossible. It's fucking possible. So Endgame was doomed to fail from the jump. Maybe if you cut that movie down like I don't know, maybe like an hour, you'd have something there. But no, sorry, nah. No. But who knows, man? Maybe whatever the next Avengers movie they got, it'll do better. But nah. Infinity War, excuse me, Endgame was a big fucking disappointment. But yeah, man, big fucking disappointment. Oh yeah, also, I don't know if I noticed on the bottom, I got a little thing that says, let's get me to 400 subs. So If you aren't subscribed, I know maybe a lot of you guys are already. That's in the chat. But if you're somebody who's brand new and you're liking what you see here on the stream, go ahead, check out the content, and yeah, if you like what you see, man, go ahead, hit that subscribe, man. Trying to hit 400. Would love to hit 400 by the end of this month. Like I said, I have trying to get some videos done. Videos I think you guys are gonna enjoy. Trying to do a little something with Superman this time around, because I know my channel's been mostly Nightwing stuff, Green Arrow, but I'm trying to throw some Superman stuff in there. So we'll see how we'll see what the reception is for that. But yeah, man. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit it. Hit it. Well, also, hold on, let's see here. Find Parrot on Power Rangers. I find Parrot much better on Power Rangers than Kyle. His Ultraman kind of sucks too. Radiant Black is cool though. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. We'll see, because I do have to go back and read Kyle's stuff again. It's been a while. Like I don't think I've read Kyle's stuff since he left. But I definitely been rereading Parrot stuff, and it just hits so much better. Well, let's see here. His Ultraman kind of sucks too. Nah, man, I fuck with Ultraman, bro. Ultraman. The reason why Ultraman works for me, bro, it's I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I like my shit dumbed down. Ultraman is dumbed down for me. The story is just bare bones, but it's interesting enough, and I really do fuck with the characters. And I like how with each part of Ultraman, we're getting more into the lore of it. Like the way this last issue of Ultraman just ended, all right, bro. Like he might actually convince me to actually start watching the fucking TV show. Like this is how you get somebody like me onto it. Like give me bare bones, stripped down story. We good. We good. What's this next question? Any experience with the Power Rangers TV stuff? Was there any addition to the PR lore in the comics which you found a bit off or unneeded? I do have a lot of experience with that stuff. Not in recent years, but I think with, let's see here. I don't know if I'd say unneeded. I know with Necessary Evil, Parrot used a lot of the real life stuff that was happening in the TV show at the time, and he used that stuff in a creative way, which was really cool. And also he kind of expanded on what we already knew. Like we knew Tom was going to be a White Ranger and shit, but we actually got to see that journey. We actually got to see what Jason, Trini, and Zach were actually really doing when they were away. So if anything, it just expands on it. Like right now, Unlimited Power that just finished, like we got to see how Zed got his whole fucking body blown off. Like it's cool. Like if anything, it just expands on it. Like maybe the Zordon backstory stuff could have been trimmed down a little bit, but other than that, man, I can't say anything was off or unneeded. Can't say that. Can't really say that. But yeah, like I said, go ahead and read them comics, man. Comics are fucking dope. Let's see here. Hold on, let me go ahead and check something real quick. Yeah, man. So I have no real beef with the comics. Because I think I will go back and read Higgins stuff, but Parrot slapping a lot harder. I'm sorry. And Parrot restored my hope in them damn comics, man. He restored the hope. After that fucking mid-ass Beyond the Grid, nah, bro, he definitely got me back on, because if Parrot didn't come back, I would have been dropping comics a while ago. been dropped it a long time ago. Nah. But also, a little bit of a question for y'all. I know we're doing it on the. I know we're going to be doing our Comics Code Authority, but just in case, if you guys don't get to it, I'm just going to go ahead and ask the question here. So, yeah, I just want to know, actually, since we're talking about comics and shit, let me know what y'all favorite releases and stuff have been for comics, man. So let me know. Like, we can have a quick chat over here. So, fave comics related. Yeah, let me know what your fave comics were this year. Fave comics in 2021. So let me know, man. How about that real quick? Who knows? Fave comics in 2021. So yeah, we can still bullshit about everything else, but let me know, man. Let me know what your favorite comics was in 2021, man. Let me see if I read some of these, and if you guys have like some suggestions. It's probably not the best idea for me to add more to my pull list, but fuck it. I'll take your suggestions anyways, because I'm always looking for new shit to read. So yeah, let me know what your favorite comics were in 2021. If you've been following me on, my shit, I think you guys have like a pretty good idea of what mines are. But yeah, while y'all getting y'all answers and shit ready, let me go ahead and answer some more of these. We got a new one. Swamp Thing. Well, Aki said his was Swamp Thing, Far Sector, Lila Star, Immortal Hulk, and Daredevil. Good shit, brother. Good shit. I tried Swamp Thing. I'm sorry, I can't get into it. I'm sorry. I can't. Just something about it. It's just not for me. I read the Future State one. I thought it was alright. And I only gave it a shot because I really wanted to see what Ram V was doing. But it wasn't for me, man. It wasn't for me. That's not. It wasn't for me. Maybe it's because I'm more on the street level shit and a little bit of the cosmic stuff, but it wasn't working for me. But Far Sector, I am gonna get to that because they finally got all the issues up on DC Universe, so I'm going to go ahead and check that out. And she's been popping up in Suicide Squad 2. So I'm definitely gonna go ahead and check that out because she seems like a cool character. Very cool character. Immortal Hulk. Not the biggest Hulk fan. I think the only issue during Al Ewing's run that I checked out was the Absolute Carnage one, the tie-in, which was pretty good. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and try to get into that, but I've just never been a big fan of the Hulk. But Daredevil, yes. That is definitely another favorite of mine too. Don't know how I feel about Devil's Reign though. It's weird. Should not be an event, but I understand why it's an event. But other than that, yeah, Daredevil's definitely a favorite. I will always be thankful for Daredevil because if it wasn't for Daredevil, I probably would have not hit fucking 300 subs on this channel because that review I did and Chip Zdarsky retweeted it. I will always be thankful for that. Always. Just saw my man back talking about Swamp Thing a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, man. I don't know what it is. I just can't. I can't get into it. And also, isn't it like a new Swamp Thing too? It's not the. It's like an Indian dude, something like that. Could be wrong. Let's see here. Arky said, "I'm enjoying Devil's Reign, but we didn't need many of those characters. I just needed street level folks." True. I think my thing with Devil's Reign is it sounds like Devil's Reign was. I want to word this very, very carefully. Um, I think Devil's Reign was always meant to happen, like the way it is, the way that we see it now. I think that was supposed to happen, but I'm torn between thinking this was just supposed to be a Daredevil event. This was just supposed to be a Daredevil story and not an event. And the only reason why it's an event is because I don't know, maybe that's the deal Marvel came up with for Zdarsky and T'Challa. Was like, yo, let's make this an event, and if we do this, will you guys go over to Substack and then come back? And I think that's what it is. Like, I think it was just an arc that they turned into an event, kind of just to make Zdarsky and T'Challa happy, so they can come back and finish out their run. Could be wrong. That could be wrong. Could be wrong because the shit reads like a Daredevil book. To be fair, it reads like a Daredevil book. It doesn't feel like a big event, but Marvel will fool you into thinking it's an event because they got all them fucking tie-ins and whatnot. So who knows, man? Who knows? Yeah, it's a new guy because the old guy who was Swamp Thing died and just oh really? Oh shit. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, that's right, because he was writing Justice League Dark. That's right. V was writing Justice League Dark. I forgot. Damn, I forgot. I fucking forgot. Oh shit. Good continuity though. It's risky, but it worked. It definitely worked. Very happy for him, man. Because I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm surprised that book. I'm surprised that book that did not catch the amount of hell that I thought it was gonna catch. But then again, Swamp Thing is he's low on the totem pole, so I know people aren't really checking for him like that. But I'm glad. I'm very happy for the success of that character. I'm happy they didn't get a bunch of shit thrown their way, man. So good for V, man. Good for V. And salute to him for getting a season 2. Goes to show you that, man. Hey, when you write a good fucking character and people fuck with it, like, people will show up and spend money on it. So good for him, man. I never checked out that other joint though that he did. What's it, Lila Star? A lot of people have been raving about that. I don't know, but apparently that's been a hot seller too. Hold on. Let's see here. I think Tynan killed him. I'm not 100% sure because V and Tynan were swapping that book around. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I haven't read Justice League Dark. I haven't read any of Justice League Dark. It's a damn shame what happened to that book. Damn shame. There's no reason why that shit should be a backup to Justice League, man. They fucked up when they put both books together, man. V should be eaten off of Justice League Dark alone, and I'm convinced. I am convinced that the reason why Justice League is selling the way it's selling, even though it technically shouldn't be selling like that, is because of V. V is holding that book on his back, brother. He's holding that book on his back. Definitely. Man, hold up, man. Man's holding that book on his back. Sad to see him go, though. Oh man. So, I got like 10 minutes left on here. Because I'm gonna go get something to eat. But honestly, yo, I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Just even if it was for like an hour, appreciate y'all, man. this is just me getting my feet wet in the streaming game, and also this is just me testing out all this streaming shit because now I am using my phone, but I'm also using like the streaming software on my computer, so I'm on my computer this time. So I have a little bit more flexibility to like do cool shit. I appreciate y'all just like rocking with me while I, figure all that out, man. For real. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Man, I haven't said good to see you again. Man, good to see you guys too, man. Good to see you guys too. I guess I missed y'all, man. I missed the game. I missed the game. But I'll be back. I'll be back consistently this time around. I will be back consistently. Let's see here. I also want to say before we go, I watched the Slade arc of Teen Titans Season 1 last night, and it was heat. Oh! Now, that is an arc I remember even after not watching it for years. That was a good arc. Very good fucking arc. That nigga Slade had the Teen Titans by the neck. God damn. Had him by the neck. It was good, man. Teen Titans is a classic TV show. I'm sad it ended the way I'm sad it ended, but nah, man, we had a good run with that show. So Titan Season 1. Low-key booty cheeks, but it was good. Nah, bro. It's not low-key. Most of Titans is ass, bro. Titans is not a good show. It's not. I watched Season 3 recently, but fuck, man. That show's not good. I literally put Titans on in the background and I do other shit. That's how mid that show is, bro. I don't know how that show continues and gets the ratings that it gets because this is not good, bro. And the only reason why I watched it, at least in Season 2, is because that was the only Dick Grayson shit that we were getting at the time, bro. That show is terrible. Merle said Ron Perlman did an A1 job. I said, oh, yes, he did. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he fucking did. Yes, he did. In a perfect world, man, we get another season of that Titans because there was a lot of good shit coming from there, man. A lot of good shit. See, like I said, Taylor gets a lot of flack, but man gets work because people read his stuff. I think we're gonna get something great out of him, only if he's only working on one book. I'll say this about Taylor. Taylor just needs to stay off Twitter. That's all I need to say, man. My man needs to stay off Twitter. That's all. Stay off Twitter, bro. Stay off Twitter. Now, I'm not even gonna smack talk his alternate universe stuff because dude knows how to write a good alternate universe story. The Streets of Saying Dark Knights of Steel is good, and like I said, I fuck with Deceased, and obviously a lot of people fuck with Injustice. But as for the mainline stuff, like I said, man, he has to do a lot to convince me to stay on Nightwing. Like, because right now Nightwing, it's a whole lot of nothing. Actually, I won't say it's a whole lot of nothing. It seems like it's going to be retreading Twitter topics, and I can't have that, bro. I'm looking for a good story, something that is actually genuine, something that, yeah, I want a genuine story. Long story short, I want something genuine. Like, give me that, because the art is great. I just need the story to match up, because there's a lot of missteps that's happening with the story right now. Like, it really feels like dude is just regurgitating like Twitter topics, man. But we'll see. The Fear State stuff is done. It looks like they're finally getting back into the whole Dick Grayson is, this philanthropist is just trying to give back. So, and supposedly they got the mob after him. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But yeah, right now I can understand people's frustrations with him. I understand it. I understand it. My man Steph. But I appreciate you coming through. It's good to see you, man. It's been a while. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Oh, whoa. Hold on. I heard a Vixen project is in development for DC. Where the hell did you hear that from? Point me to the source. Because I would support the shit out of that. The Vixen project, I support the shit out of that. That's something I want to see. Where did you get that from? I did hear rumblings of a Vixen story, but if this is something recent, like something new that just came out recently, like we have some developments, I need to see your sources. Because that's something I would champion. Like I champion that over the Black Canary shit, the Batgirl shit. Oh, hold on. Oh, Daniel RPK on Twitter and Grace Randall. Okay. Skeptical about Grace. Very skeptical about Grace. But I don't know. If we get a Vixen story or a Vixen movie or something, man, I'd be down for it. Like I said, y'all know me, man. I am here for honest representation. I'm here for honest representation. That's an original Black hero. And like I said, I will put the original Black hero over, no disrespect to, what's her name, Journey Smollett, no disrespect to Leslie Grace, but I'm going to put Vixen and whoever they cast as Vixen over those two projects because I'm not with the race swaps. I'm not going to go ahead and say, I'm going to be mad at them, but I'm going to put that over there because original Black heroes, that's what I'm here for. That's what I fucking want to see. That's what I want to see. Let's see here. Like you said, I don't trust Grace Randall. Man, listen, to be honest, I don't trust her either. I don't trust her either. I don't trust a lot of those scoopers, to be honest. But listen, when you're as consistent as her and a lot of the other scoopers, it makes sense why they'd have a following. I feel like a lot of the times it's just they say a bunch of bullshit, maybe some shit they got from Reddit. They just regurgitate it, and some of the times they're lucky, and those some of the times that they're lucky, that's why people latch onto them. And a lot of the other times it's just straight up bullshit. Straight up bullshit. That's why I don't follow any of them. I don't follow any of them. I don't on Twitter, YouTube, none of that. Not for me. So, like I said, not for me. Isn't Journey half a white too? I don't know. She could be. I don't know. But still. I said no disrespect to her Black Canary. I don't see it. I'll be honest. I don't see the hype for a Black Canary. I don't. It's all right. I don't see Dinah in that. Like I know I've seen a good amount of Dinah. She hasn't convinced me as Dinah, but who knows? Maybe with that HBO Max movie they got coming out, and allegedly she's in the Flash too, and the Batgirl movie. Maybe she'll convince me, but I haven't seen the Dinah that I know. I haven't seen it. But again, no disrespect to her. No disrespect to her. Black Lightning movie would have been great with good writing and director. It can work as we've seen in both Young Justice and the Black Lightning show. Oh, brother, listen. If we could get a Black Lightning movie, oh, I'd cry. I would cry. If we get a good Black Knight movie and just everything works, oh my God, I'd cry. Because, hey, say what you want. Say what you want. The Black Knight TV show was heat. Was it perfect? No. But it was very good. It was very fucking good. It is a travesty that the Black Lightning movie. Excuse me, it's a travesty that the Black Lightning TV show is canceled. Oh shit, yo, we hold on. We got Blackwing in the building. Oh shoot, look who's back with a new style. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like Blackwing to pop up on the stream, if you want Blackwing to pop up on the stream, let me know in the chat. Because I will bring Blackwing on the stream. And I will stay a little longer on the stream if Blackwing hops up on the stream. Let me know if y'all want me and Blackwing to tag team this stream. I will stay on a little longer because it's 11:05. I'm supposed to be gone. But I will tag team the stream with Blackwing. Let me know in the chat. Blackwing, I will send you the link. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Oh, we got one person that says bring Blackwing on the stream. Come on, man. Blackwing, the people are asking for you, brother. They're asking for you, brother. You gotta get on the stream, brother. Let me know. I will send you the link. Let's bullshit, man. It's Friday night. I'm feeling a little good. I want to talk comics with my peoples. Blackwing. It's up to you, brother. It's up to you. Let me know what you're trying to do. Let's tag team the stream, brother. I'm putting it out there. Bring Blackwing, but go grab food. I will go grab food. I will. And I'll cut off after this drink. I'll cut off. I'm done drinking after this. But if Blackwing got to come up on the stream, though. All right. Blackwing's coming on the stream. Hold on. I'm sending him the link right now. Hold on. Let's do it. All right. Hold up. Give me 1 second, folks. All right. Hold on. Appreciate y'all being patient. Copy link address. I'm sending it to Blackwing right now. All right. Appreciate y'all being patient. All right. I'm sending him the link right now, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. All right. Blackwing got the link, and he is about to pop on. Let's go. Yes, bruh, this man is right. Let's get it. Come on, man. This is how you kick off the 2022 stream. This is how you kick it off. All right, hold on. All right, he's seen the link. He's going to click the link. And give me 1 second while we get this man on. All right, hold on. And I'll probably see him in a couple seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just tuning in, Desirable of a Queen, I have returned to the streaming world. And I have a special guest that will be popping up on the stream. We're just going to bullshit about comics and bullshit about everything that's happened with, Ben Affleck. Just be a little patient with me. And as our guest pops on, if it was that easy to get on stream, I would have asked back when I'm having a night. Honestly, hey, Maver, listen. Get yourself a mic and you can get on the stream. Come on, man. Let's do it. It's a free for all over here. Get yourself a mic. Next time I go on stream, I'll have you on, man. I'll have you on. let's see here. All right. Well, when I see him on here, I will bring him on. But yeah, hold on. Oh, speaking of which, Merlo said, I forgot about the Static Shock movie. I think a lot of people forgot about the Static Shock movie. I think a lot of people forgot about it. Because the last time we got an update about Static Shock was earlier in 2021. Ever since then, it's just been kind of silent. All I can hope for with the Static Shock movie is that Michael B. Jordan gives us something special. Because right now is the perfect time for us to capitalize on the Static Shock synergy, because the comics just came back. I believe it was this year. Speaking of which, listen, if y'all not reading the brand new Static series by Vita Ayala and Nicholas Draper Ivy, you gotta read that shit. You gotta read it. Hold on. It still says joining on my end. Hold on. Okay. Well, when I see you right here, I'll let you in. But yeah, man, if you guys aren't reading this shit, you guys gotta go read this, man. And right now, with the synergy with this series, this is the perfect time to give us a static movie, or like movie updates, because the streets need static. The streets need static. They need it. 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 Brand of Static, dude, you gotta pick it up. You gotta pick up the new Static series. You gotta pick it up. You got to. Like listen, I think it's on a hiatus right now because of all the delays and shit. But we 4 issues in. I'm pretty sure you can go ahead and find all 4 issues on Comixology or your local comic book shop. This is like the special variant Akira cover that they did. Man, it's beautiful. The art is awesome. Story, pretty cool, man. And like I said, with the milestone stuff, they tend to touch up on like real life current events, which I know a lot of people aren't like too crazy about. But the way that they blend it in, with the fiction and shit, it works, man. It works. It works. Hold on. Blackman, I still don't see you. Let me just in case, if that's not a good link, I'm sending you another one right now. Okay. We need that. What is it? Yeah, like you said, we need that casting. Unless that happens, I'm not convinced the movie isn't in production hell. Well, it's still pretty early. It's still pretty early. And I don't think Michael B. Jordan has a lot on his plate right now. I know he was doing Creed, and I know he was doing some other shit, but I don't think it's nothing too crazy. So we should be getting along pretty fine. So fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. Because like I said, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. Hold on. Blackwing, what's good, brother? Let's give us a second, ladies and gentlemen. Give us a second. Give us a second. Blackwing, brother, where you at? My man. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Once he gets on here, I will once again properly introduce our homie, the guest on this stream. All right, hold on. Let me just let him get his shit together, and then I'll bring him back on. But yeah, man, it looks like Michael B. Jordan is probably just still working up on the script. It seems like this is something he's very passionate about, which is cool. So we will see. Well, let me try to see what's going on with Blackwing. Yo, Blackwing, you good, brother? Hold on. All right, bring him back on one here. I see something. All right. Moving right along. Speaking of great comics, what were yours? Off the top of my head, I'd have to say the other history of the DC universe is definitely one of them. Static, definitely another one. Let's see here. Yo, Infinite Frontier was really fucking good. A little confusing, but I got the gist of it, and I fucked with it. Infinite Frontier, definitely. And I know, hold on, the next one I'm gonna say, I know the streets is not going to agree with me here, because dude's very divisive. Hold on, give me 1 second. Mic isn't working for some reason. 1 second, y'all. I apologize. All right. 1 second, y'all. Just working through some technical difficulties. But yes. Speaking of which, the next one I'm going to say is a little divisive, but Checkmate. Checkmate got to land on that list, y'all. Like I said, listen, Checkmate's. I know people ain't fucking with Brian Bendis like that, but listen, Checkmate was decent. It was decent. It was decent. It was decent. It was decent enough for me to say Bendis actually did something good for once. For once. And I gotta give him that. I gotta give him that. So the next one after that, oh, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I saw a face.
Bro, can you hear me?
I can hear you, brother. What's
There
going
we
on,
go.
man?
There we go. I had to like reload and just adjust the the settings and all that jack. It's crazy. I'm just like what? I'm like what is not working? Like I guess I had to use the video, but I'm not showing my face right now because it's just too much.
Man, come on, I'm gonna show you a handsome face, brother. Come on, man.
Bro,
Come
all right.
on.
In that case,
I'll show you. Come on, brother.
Give me a second. That means I gotta open this green screen behind me. Then give me 1 second.
No problem, man. No problem. In the meantime, says Checkmate was pretty good. Bendis can do stuff if he writes a grounded street. Bendis can do good stuff if he writes a grounded street level shit. Yeah, man. I honestly, yeah, I think Bendis in the street level realm. I think that's his bag, because I haven't checked it out yet. I know I need to, but I heard his Daredevil one is pretty good. I heard it's pretty good. So, but he did a pretty decent job on Checkmate, man. It wasn't bad. Like, I wasn't really feeling how he was trying to tie that into Justice League, because I think that ended up making the run. Oh,
Yo,
hold on. What's going on, man?
What's good? What's good?
I'm just answering Aki's question, man. So let me just roll right in, bro. How'd you feel about Checkmate, brother? How'd you feel about Checkmate?
I'm not reading Checkmate right now.
It just Oh, you haven't?
Not okay. I'm gonna be honest. I am not liking DC's current state right now. I'm not liking it.
Okay, let's talk about it. What's your problem with DC? Let's talk about it then.
Damn. That Green Lantern book for sure. As a John Stewart fan, I am not happy. I am not happy. No, not even as a John Stewart fan. As a Green Lantern fan, period, I am not happy. I am not happy with that book. So I'm just like, okay, what? I'm just like skimming through it just to see how is it gonna end and all that, Jack, and just like, yeah, that book is no, that book is no. Um, Flash has been good. I'm just slow right now with all this stuff because I'm just like I'm so behind on things. I gotta play catch up with all these books, and I don't even want to play catch up right now. So I'm just like, just continue as long as Flash is doing good. Nightwing is doing all right. It's just okay. Tom Taylor's doing okay with Nightwing. It's just the Superman was
the Superman crossover that's about to happen.
no, not the crossover, just the book itself. Like I read the first issue, I'm just like, what?
You better than me, brother, because I saw that show. I was like, I'm good.
I just read one issue. I'm just like, yeah, this is a no for me, dog.
Like my main. Here's the thing: from everything I've seen from that book, all I'm asking is, what is the point of this book? Like, is it seems like we're just doing a lot of meandering, and we're not getting to somewhere. Like Action Comics, I can at least say there is a plot.
Yeah, there is a plot.
We're aiming towards something. It seems like with Superman, it's just more like we're doing one thing here, we're doing one thing here. Oh shit, John has a boyfriend here. It's like, what are we doing with that book?
It's just it doesn't. It's like it doesn't know what it wants to be. That's basically what it is.
And this is the best time for the Superman books to all of them know what the fuck they're doing, bro. Tom King is doing a good job on Supergirl. I never thought I'd see the day.
Yep, that is wow.
Yeah,
because Tom King took a lot of heat. Well, it wasn't his fault. Most of it was editorial's fault.
Of course, yeah.
But Flash is doing. But yeah, majority of the stuff from DC, I'm just not into it right now. Like I only read the first issue of Williamson's Batman book. It was not bad, but I'm just getting overtired. I'm just tired with the oversaturation of Batman. You know what I mean? And to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna read Batgirls. I was excited for it, and now I'm just like, I saw the art for that cover, and just from the preview pages, I'm like, I'm not reading this. No, I'm not reading.
Bro, let me tell you my main beef with that Batgirls book is. I'm probably gonna catch heat for this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Here's my beef with it, right? For 2 months, maybe 3, the comics that I'm enjoying, it gets cut down because the last 5 fucking pages of the book is a preview for Batgirls. Why?
Once I saw that artwork, I'm just like, no, just no. And what else? I'm not reading. I'm not reading Justice. What is it? Justice Incarnate. That's going on right now.
You should read that. I read the first issue. I rock with it, bro.
After look, like you said, Infinite Frontier was confusing as hell. Very confusing as hell.
Justice League Incarnate, like there's like I think it's like the first couple of pages, like it clears everything. I was like, okay, I understand, but not Infinite Frontier was just like,
huh?
Am I stupid? That's what I was like. Am I stupid?
Just like, huh? Like, what's going on here?
It's too. The problem is it's too lore heavy. Like a random person would not be able to jump into Infinite Frontier and be like, "Oh, I get this, bro."
It is not a good jumping on point.
It's not a good jumping on point. Hold on, Aki said something real quick. He said, "The main books, with the exception of Flash and Wonder Woman stuff, has been mid. Minis and side stuff are where it's at."
I mean, I'm not reading Wonder Woman anymore because I think I dropped off way way before Death Metal started. Because, like I said, when Rebirth happened, I was reading a whole ton of titles. Like I was reading I think I was reading pretty much almost everything in Rebirth. But yeah, I think it was up to a certain point in Wonder Woman's run. I'm just like, okay, I think I'm gonna drop it here. I mean, it was good. It was good. Greg Rucka did a great job. I don't know who was writing the others. the other stuff. I don't know who was the main writer for that, but I mean, Wonder Woman. It's just it depends on the person. With a Wonder Woman, if you're like if you want to read a Wonder Woman book, it really
Yeah,
does depend on the person. Cause like
yeah,
she's not really a character I was really like hardcore like, oh, I want to read Wonder Woman. I'm just like if I want to
yeah,
read about her, I just read Justice League. That's it.
yeah. I think that's the consensus across the board. Is just like she hasn't had the best publication history. I think there's been more of a push now, especially with what they're doing with the Nubia and the Amazons, and they have that whole event that's coming up. I think in a couple weeks now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they got the trial of the Amazons. So I've been I read the first arc of Becky Cloonan's run, the one that they just started with Infinite Frontier.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad, but it's mid. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was like, yeah, I need more women in my pull list. But this shit mid, bro. I'm still collecting it because I want to support, but it's not the best. Like I think we'll see how it goes after Trial of Amazons, and if Trial of Amazons is good, I'll stay on. If it's not, I'm like, bro, I'm out. But it's been mid for the most part, bro.
Yeah.
Real mid. Hold on, hold on. Aki said the writers don't care about Batgirl, so why should I? You heard what happened with that, right?
Now what happened with the writers?
So I think there was a question, and the writers said that almost all of them were like teenagers. Almost all the Batgirls are like teen. My dude took off the glasses. Oh shit.
No. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he some bullshit like it says they're like teenagers or whatever. Like I think they said like Cass was like maybe 16 or 17. Steph was maybe around that age too. And mind you, like if you read Detective Comics, her and Tim were off to college or some shit like that. And
They were
I think
DC has not been doing Tim justice. They just been they ruined my favorite Robin. They just been tearing him down more and more, and I'm sick of it. I'm just like, nope, that's it. I'm done. I'm done.
I mean I ain't gonna lie, like the little story that we got over the summer
What
was
with
I
what was it with
Bernard.
Bernard?
I thought it was decent. I mean, nothing crazy, but I didn't see it coming. That's all I'm saying. I didn't see that shit coming. But
No one saw it coming because
yeah.
I don't want to say the wrong thing, and then I'm gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, cancel!" I'm like, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say anything. Let me not say. Let me not say anything. No, because really, I try not to be on this topic so much because I was just talking to somebody about this earlier when we were recording something, and I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
we were talking about what the current state of comics. It's not bad, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just like it's treading water right now. That's basically what it is. It's just
Mm-hmm.
basically treading water. And
No.
I can say right now, in Marvel's case, they're doing a lot better than what DC is doing.
How do you figure?
Because here's the thing. If you see all these minis and all these new titles
Mm-hmm.
that's coming out with DC, it's a lot bat centric, or it's a lot Trinity centric,
Mm-hmm.
or it's a lot of it's either bat centric or Trinity centric. Superman hero there, Wonder Woman hero there. But as far as like other heroes,
Mm-hmm.
nothing. In Marvel's case, we already got a Hulk book. I know people are not happy about it, but we got a Hulk book. We got a Venom book. We got Avengers book is hit or miss, depends on who you ask. But I say miss. I say miss on that.
Big fucking miss.
um, you got the X books, which I had to drop. I had to step away from completely because it's confusing. Of course, you got two Spider-Man books right now, and like with Marvel, there's like something for everyone. DC is just like
Mm-hmm.
they have all these heroes, but they're just putting them. They're either putting them in minis, which is not bad because like some of the minis are I haven't been reading them, but I see they're pretty good. Like Aquaman and Green Arrow, Deep Target. What else? I feel like that's the only one that I'm kind of concerned, not concerned, like eyeballing right now. But yeah, it's just like they're just again, it's just the oversaturation of Batman, and I'm just sick of it. It's just like you have all these characters,
Mm-hmm.
a whole multitude of characters. Granted, I do. It's good that they have Dan Jurgens on the Blue Beetle and Booster, the Blue and Gold book,
Oh,
which
that book is really good.
I'm basically trade waiting for that one. So I'll wait.
You should trade weight. I definitely recommend it. It's good month to month, but I think the delays and shit are killing it. But so far, it's a good book, man. For real, I recommend it.
Yeah, definitely trade waiting on that one. But I'm just saying, like, on it's it's just the constant reboots for me because you know how Marvel they just constantly they don't reboot their universe or anything. DC they just do it every 5 years. I'm just like I'm okay. Either y'all gonna stay consistent with one thing or just put this in a different universe because like you know how Marvel has their one mainstream universe
Mm-hmm.
while DC has they milk the multiverse like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true.
And the multiverse concept to me always gives me a headache. So I'm the kind of person that prefers it the short and simple way to keep things going, not to make things overly grandiose and have everybody get the picture. I'm just like, nope.
Yeah, I feel like when it comes to the bat stuff, it's kind of one of those things where if you want to follow it, you follow it. If you don't want to, then you don't. Because I do agree with you with the Batman stuff. Like I stopped reading the main Batman books since
What since Tinian came on?
no, not even no. I gave Tinian a fair try. I gave Tinian a fair try. I gave Tinian two arcs. I think after the bullshit with Joker War, I wanted I want
Oh
to
no,
word
yeah,
this.
yeah. After Joker War happened,
I
everything
want
after
to.
that was just
I want to word this perfectly because I gave Tinian slack for Joker War because DC was in a very confusing time at that point. I understand why Joker War played out the way it did, but I think it was after that because I think then we were just he was free to do whatever he wanted, and then dude just I don't know what the fuck happened is you can just tell his you can just tell the difference of quality in between his Batman book and all the other shit that he was doing. I was like,
mm-hmm,
all right, bro, you don't care about this book, I'm out.
mm-hmm,
And then everything else, it was very hit or miss. So at this point, I'm like, Tamaki and Detective, I can stay and follow with that because that's the Batman I'm more and familiar with, and she seems like she really cares about the characters and
mm-hmm,
cares about Batman. But as for the main Batman book, it's either they're gonna let the writer do what they want to do for a little bit, and then editorial is gonna get involved, and then the book is gonna go to hell. At least with Detective Comics, there's not much pressure on there, so the writer can do what they want, and I could get something consistent instead of it just being hot potato every couple of years, if that makes
mm-hmm.
sense.
Yep.
And so right now I'm only following Detective Comics, and I think that's the only Batman thing I'm on right now. I pieced out. And Urban Legends, I followed Urban Legends for a little bit.
And then pieced out on that.
I pieced out, brother. Everything else is just whatever heroes whatever other heroes I want to follow along with, I follow along. As for the multiverse, you need to dumb that shit down for me.
Thank you.
You need to.
Thank you.
I'll be honest with you. When it comes to the multiverse shit, I'm a dumb nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. No disrespect to Marv Wolfman and George Perez. I tried reading Crisis on Infinite Earths again, bro. My
It's
head
cool.
hurt.
Your head hurt.
My head hurt.
Wait, were you reading in physical or digital?
Physical.
I got that book in physical in my room. I still haven't. I bought it at Comic Con. I still haven't touched it yet.
Well, it's
Because I'm like, do I want to go through this? As beautiful as this book is with the artwork, do I want to go through this?
no. I'm gonna be honest with you. No.
I will
No.
give it a. I'll give it a shot just to read it, just to say, hey, I read it. I'll just say that.
I read it once because I wanted to brush up on my history before the CW thing happened, which was
Yeah,
terrible.
of
Um,
course.
the first time I read it, I think I enjoyed it because of the hype that was around it. Then when I tried rereading it again recently, I made it to issue 10. I was like, bro, I gotta peace out. This
You'll
this
find
is
more, you'll find more traction with Infinite Crisis because Infinite Crisis is a lot shorter. It's 7 issues long, and you don't know how many times I've reread Infinite Crisis over and over and over again because I just love it. It's
brother. I have the omnibus and I still haven't cracked open yet.
Oh, you got the omnibus. I'm talking about the trade. I'm talking about just the main series, just the main series. But you got the omnibus. Oh shoot.
I got the omnibus, yeah, the 2020 version.
I'm still trying to save up. I'm trying to still save up for that, the Blackest Night Omni, and now the Flashpoint Omni. So
Oh, bro, the blackest night on you. Oh, shit.
you already know how I feel about Blackest Night. So you already know that's my book. That's my jam right there. You already know.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the trade because I read the actually surprisingly enough the Omni with all the tines and everything, bro, it flows so well. But the next time I read it, I want to just read the main series because that's what I did for Forever Evil. I read Forever Evil plus the tie-ins.
Oh,
I
you
left them
okay? Wait, which
then
times did you read?
all of them.
You should just saved your trouble. Just stuck with the Justice League ones.
I read all of them. No, but that's the thing. I enjoyed all the times, but then I went back after a couple months after, and I just read Forever Evil. I loved it even more. That's what I'm gonna do with Blackest Night now.
Got you. Got you.
Oh, hold on. Leo said, yeah, multiverse stuff is headache inducing, bruh. You, I'm gonna be honest. The only multiverse story that like I pretty much could follow along with, and I know people, I know it's not a popular thing to say. Death metal, death
Not
metal.
even Death Metal drew me. Death Metal was the straw that broke the camel's back for me because Metal was good. Cause trust me, I didn't start reading Metal until I saw all the hype around it. I'm like, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give Metal a read. And I read Metal. I read not all the tie-ins, just the Gotham Resistance side story and the Search for Hawkman one shot, and that was it. Just those things. I was able to catch along just fine with regular metal. Now, death metal, no, just no,
No,
no.
you know what I did? I read it all in one sitting. I devoted a Saturday and a Sunday. I said I'm not doing nothing, and I read everything, and it made sense. Honestly, bro, I think I might like it a little bit more than the regular metal.
I just feel like with death metal, because I just feel like the Batman Who Laughs basically overstayed his welcome. He's one of those characters that, like, when you have event characters, you use them once, or like, you build them up, you build up to them, you use them, you don't see him ever again.
Yeah,
That's that's how I feel with the Batman Who Laughs. Like, no, take Noel for example. Noel was teased early in Cates' Venom run, built it up. He came in like the first arc. We never saw him again, and then he was teased for King in Black. He had him in
hmm
King in Black. Now he's gone, and keep it that way.
I think with the Batman Who Laughs, um, I could be wrong, but I think they were seeing supposedly that shit was printing money for them, printing money like a motherfucker. So that's why we kept seeing him everywhere. And honestly, for me, like I didn't mind him as much until we got to Death Metal. It's like, all right, bro, I done seen your black ass like 20 in 20, 30 books, brother.
I'm like,
Let's get with the
you
rest.
need to get out of here.
Yeah, like no, I'm good. But yeah, I think a lot of those. I think Death Metal was the only one multiverse story I could get. Like, and to be honest, maybe Metal. I just need to just stick to the main event because I had both times I read it. I tried reading it with all the other tie-ins, and it did not blend well.
That's why sometimes with stories, with event stories, I just read the main event. I don't bother with the tie-ins. I don't bother
That's
with
my
them.
problem. I always read the tie-ins.
You always want to read everything. Don't do certain events. You can do it with that. Certain, not all.
Yeah, no. I think Absolute Carnage, I think that one with the tie-ins, that really flowed well together. Like I think that was one of my favorite events too.
I've only read the main for Absolute Carnage, just the main issues, not the tie-ins. Actually,
Yeah.
Nah, I don't. Wait, Venom. Yeah, Venom had some tie-ins to that.
Yeah, the Venom ones were pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, like multiverse stuff, you gotta dumb it down for me, bro. Like, and honestly, I'll say this too. This might be a topic on the podcast, bro. A lot of the wording in those fucking multiverse books are pretentious as fuck, bro. Just tell me what the fuck it is you're trying to say with as less words as possible. You don't need to make it as grand, bro.
For real.
Like, even somebody with a college education, I don't think they get, even someone with a master's degree, I don't think they can understand that bullshit, brother.
Yep.
Dudes takes five panels to just say one thing.
Why you think I don't like Bendis' writing? His current writing, because I read like 2019, I read all of Ultimate Spider-Man from beginning all the way to the end, and I know his style of writing, how he likes to make wordy pages with as many speech bubbles as possible. I know his style of writing. Now, why do you think I fell off Legion of Superheroes after 2 issues? I'm just like, I ain't reading this no more. Why do you think I fell off Legion of Superheroes after 2 issues?
You gave it 2 issues, bro. I saw that shit. I said no. No.
Like, I even read the first 2 those Millennium issues. I was like, I don't know what's going on here, but okay. First 2 issues, like, that's it. Forget it. I'm done. It's just like, are you trying to give everybody something to say, or what?
There's a difference between the Bendis talk and the event multiverse talk. Like, I feel like, well, that's just Bendis in general. Like he just Bendis is, you can understand what he's saying. The problem is just words spam.
Mm-hmm.
It's words, but with the multiverse stuff, it's just like, I don't know what happens whenever they start writing these event books. It's just like, for you to say something simple, okay, time was manipulated. Tell me time was manipulated. Time was a concept that was this and this and this. And then here we have this one person that, I'm like, just tell me time is manipulated. What the fuck is this? The rest of this bullshit. And that's the problem I had with, again, no disrespect, Crisis on Infinite Earths. It was just like, you were just saying a lot just to say one thing.
And I understand I understand your problem you have with Crisis, because it was basically DC's first ever hardcore event book. So they went big for their first time, and it sold. It really sold.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I don't know. I'll probably find time to actually just pull the book out and actually read it, because I just, like, when I bought it, I just skimmed through a lot of it. Like, some of the issues are double sized and others, I'm just like, why?
Yeah,
like, why?
Bro, do what I did for Death Metal. Devote a weekend to it. Don't stretch it out any longer than that. Don't do it.
Oh, definitely have to be a day. It had to be a day when I have a day off. So
yeah, do it when you have a day off. Don't stretch any more than that. Because the problem is, when I try reading Crisis again, I started it, and then this is the time when I'm reading 20 other different comic books at the same time. So I'll read 2 issues. I get caught up in everything else. Then I come back to this, and it doesn't work. It's something you need to sit down and absorb in one sitting.
That's why I sat down. I think it took me like a whole weekend for me to read Darkseid War, when I was rereading to prepare for my New 52 discussion. Like, I just had to sit down and just read it all, not all of it, just like in increments.
Yeah.
That's why I like to do things, or like just read one arc in a day.
Yeah. Not the whole thing. That's what I did for Dark Side of the World. Like I think I caught COVID when I started reading Dark Side of the World. I had nothing to do, so I just sat down and read all of them. I was like, shit bangs. If I stretched it out,
Shoot, I should have done that when I
think-
was caught with COVID.
Mhm.
Shucks. I mean, I was binge watching shows, but I was like, you know what? I should have caught up on some comic book reading.
Oh, hold on. Aki said, bruh, the people who laid the groundwork were people who say a lot, who say one thing, but it was a product of his time. But newer writers are trying to emulate the same shit and it doesn't work. And no, facts.
It don't.
Facts.
It don't work.
It'll work, bro. Because I think, honestly, the smaller events work better because the smaller events are they have a point.
Point A,
And
point B, point C.
And you have like maybe 1 or 2 or 3 books that are trying to tell that, and it works. The problem is like I think when it comes to event books, it's just like they get to a point where it's just like, okay, this book here and this book here is tying into this. Okay, let's just make this as convoluted as possible, and that's how you lose people, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you lose them. You like what is it? They have an event coming up in a couple months. I think it's called something Suicide Squad, Titans Academy, and the Flash.
Yeah.
Bro, it's bare bones. War on Earth 3.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda Waller trying to take over Earth 3.
As much as I really don't like Teen Titans Academy. I had to drop that book after 2 issues because it's too much. It feels like an X-Men book in the wrong way.
Yeah.
It feels like an X-Men book in the wrong way, and it's not utilizing the original Titans, which I didn't like. I just had to nope, not doing this book. So I'm like, until Teen Titans or Teen Titans gets the proper treatment, I'll come back to it. But heck, I'm not even reading the Robin book because the whole decharacterization of Damian Wayne. I'm just like, I'm not reading this. No.
Nah, I gotta disagree with you on there, brother. I gotta disagree with you on there.
What's Williamson doing with Damian?
I gotta disagree with him. If anything, bro, Williamson is fleshing out that character in a way that he needed, and he needed that. Like, say what you want about King, but I think King put King and what's his name, the dude who's writing Teen Titans before, Adam Glass. King and Glass really put Homeboy on the right path, so Williamson could just build him up. Because now what we're seeing is just like we're really seeing Robin come into his own character. Like he's really seeing him handle shit on his own. It's not just I'm the son of Batman and da 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 da. Like no, like he's really dealing with the trauma that came with him watching, Alfred get his neck snapped. And
I'm sure I know everybody still haven't forgiven DC for that. Trust me, I haven't.
But we're really seeing Robin like really become his own man, and Williamson was able to get me to give a fuck about the little nigga, man. And I didn't care about him before that.
How long do you think? How many issues max do you think this series is gonna get? I say 25. Even though that's kind of high. Which is kind of high for him. Because I don't want to say 50 and 50. That's even way too much.
I mean, if I remember correctly, Williamson did say he ain't planning on staying on that book. I don't think it's going to be like a 50. If anything, 50 is pushing it.
Mm-hmm.
If we get to 50, that's fine. But I don't see 100. And I think that's the case.
Of course not. No.
Yeah. Because
it's rare. It's rare these days for issue to get an issue 100.
So I say 50. And yeah, if we even get to 50, that's lucky because again, dude has Robin. He has Batman. He has Deathstroke. I don't count I don't count the Justice League Incarnate and Infinite Frontier because that's his own thing, but he has 3 ongoings right now. And then there's rumors of another Crisis that's coming up. And then he has the Black Label book.
wonder what that crisis is gonna do to DC right now. Probably shut it
So
down and reboot the whole universe again, as always.
so I don't see him doing like a big run. I say 50, but if we get to 25, that's a good place to end because 25 is the anniversary issue anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why not? And he can just let Robin bounce around from in other books. So we'll see.
Oh, I will say the title that I am really looking forward to is Batman Beyond Neo Year, because after they ended the book with issue 50, it just like ended on a cliffhanger. Like Wonder Woman shows up, she takes Terry, and she's like, I want to introduce you to the Justice League, and the book ends. And then you get Terry shows up in an urban legends issue. Bruce
Yeah.
gets Bruce gets killed. I'm like, but what happened before this? Like, what's going on here? So
Also,
hopefully,
it's not picking up from that run? Dan Jurgens did that, right?
yeah, he did that whole run.
And it's not picking up from there?
Nah, Urban Legends didn't pick up nothing from that. It just, because I read that issue, I read the Urban Legends issue. It just starts off with Terry coming into the Batcave. Bruce is dead on the ground, and he goes out looking for the person who killed him. And it said to be continued in Batman Beyond Neo Year. I'm like, ooh, okay,
That's weird. That's
yeah,
weird.
yeah.
Okay. Maybe it does, and
We'll
they're
see.
just
Yeah,
waiting to.
maybe it
Yeah,
does. Maybe it
we'll
doesn't.
see. Hold on. Aki said, "I wish DC events were more like shit from New 52. This multiverse nonsense every bloody year since Rebirth is headache inducing." Oh no, it is. Oh no, it is. But I think I like it. I think I like what Williamson is doing more because it's just like it's very condensed versus it being like almost a year long thing, with death metal and metals and stuff like that. So I prefer that.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, man, this multiverse shit, it's if it works, it works. But again, you gotta dumb it down for me, bro. Like I don't. I envy people who understand this stuff. If like I
I
watch
find
people
their
on the
knowledge
timeline, I watch
impressive.
people on YouTube.
I find their talent
Yeah,
impressive to break it down and analyze it. I wish I
yeah.
could.
I can't do that. I can't do that, brother.
I wish I could.
No, not me. Not me, brother. It's like, yeah, when Darkseid, did this thing, and when the Batman did this thing, I'm like, bro, you understand that? Like,
Like me, it's
that's
just
like
static in the brain.
that's what it is. Like I said, that's what Crisis felt like for me, man. Like, but I'm excited for Infinite Crisis though. Like, I hope it's a much better
It
read.
is so much better, so much better. And if you don't like
What
it, then
about Final Crisis?
I haven't started Final Crisis. Yo, it's funny. I bought Final Crisis digitally. I still haven't read it yet. Because I've been here. This one moment that happens in Final Crisis, and I'm just like, okay, why did that?
Ain't that when Batman dies?
That and Superman like sings a note at a high pitch just to shut down a machine. I'm just like,
Don't say no more. Don't say no more.
yeah, I'm
Don't
like,
say no more.
what?
Yeah, no, that's
That's the only thing that's holding
we'll
me
see.
back on Final Crisis.
Yeah,
But currently right now,
because
what I've been reading, I've just been reading a lot of throwback stuff, like some old school Marvel, which is I'll say this about old school Marvel. As cheesy, campy, and products of a time as it is, I started reading Amazing Spider-Man by Stan Lee back in 2020 when those Masterworks went on sale on the Marvel app. I bought those things like hell, and those books are products of their time. Yes, cheesy, yes, but I enjoy them. I enjoy them. Like I've I'm almost 100 issues in on Amazing Spider-Man. I've read 10 issues of the OG Fantastic Four. campy, cheesy of its time, yes, but I still want to read because I want to. When you read this stuff, you're gonna be like, Stanley was a freaking genius. He was a freaking comic book genius. Like you actually sit down and read it, it's just wow. It's just wow. All these stories that you hear about in top tens of people's videos, when you actually sit down and read them, you'll be like,
it makes sense.
Like for real, just give like for anybody who's if you're not happy with current comic book stuff, I say go back and read the classics. Give them a chance.
Yeah.
I say definitely give them a chance. If you're an X-Men person who's not really happy with current X-Men, start off with Chris Claremont's run with Uncanny X-Men. Start off with that. It is by far. Trust me. Once you start reading Claremont's X-Men, you will not want to stop. It is the epitome of X-Men books.
Slapping like that?
Chris Claremont, bro. The guy who gave us the better what Dark Phoenix is supposed to be. Because if you've seen those movies, they're trash.
Hey, whoa, hey, whoa, slow down. The OG Dark Phoenix movie,
Last Stand is fine.
Last Stand is.
I give after Days of Future Past, I give Last Stand a lot less flack now. But Dark Phoenix is something. I told myself I wasn't gonna watch that movie because I knew it was gonna bomb, and I was right. I watched the movie. I'm like, why did I waste my time with this movie? I knew this was gonna happen. Why did I waste my time with this? But yeah, for real, definitely give classic Marvel a shot, people. Definitely give it a shot. It is definitely worth your while. It may be headache inducing because trust me, that's what it is. It takes a while to get used to reading the classic stuff, but once you go through say one full Marvel Masterworks book and start reading it, you get used to it easily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's as far as I got. I haven't gone back to actually read the Golden Age stuff with Superman and Batman. I'm like, I'm gonna probably leave that there because there's one person that I'm in a Discord with. This person said they want to read every issue of Action Comics and Superman. I'm like,
that's
good
a
luck.
task.
That's a task?
That's a
good
task.
Luck. Good luck. That's a lot of camp. That's like decades and decades of camp. That's a lot of camp.
Damn.
That's a lot of camp because to me, I feel like the Superman stuff doesn't get better. I feel like when it comes to Golden Age or Silver Age stuff, all right, for Golden Age, if you're starting stuff in the Golden Age, I feel like that stuff doesn't get better until the 70s or the 80s. You're starting with Silver Age stuff, that doesn't get better until 70s and 80s is where things start to because Golden Age was campy, Silver Age was happy-go-lucky / camp, but once you get to the Bronze Age, things are
wait, look at this comment.
Yeah, that's like saying I'm about to start One Piece. Yeah, look.
Oh my god!
So the person who's gonna do that's a task. That's a heavy task.
And mind you, it's not like Ichiro Oda's riding this shit from 1 to 1,000, bro. This is you're juggling multiple writers from 1 to 1,000. Oh god!
And some of those stories are crossover stories. So, well, those stuff don't start crossing over until probably the 80s and the 90s. But yeah. Once you get to the 80s and the 90s, it starts getting a little crossover, heavy crossovers.
Because I'm pretty sure I mentioned it because I did a read of Dan Jurgens' Action Comics from Rebirth, and that shit it was crossing over with the main Superman book. You can't just read it from just Action Comics. You have to read other books.
Yeah,
that's a journey. Good luck.
That's gonna be a task.
Good fucking luck. Yeah, honestly, that's one of the reasons why I haven't been to the comic shop much. I'm gonna go back soon, but dude, I just been reading New 52 shit. Dude, I fucking binged Quarter Owls recently.
I bought the first 2 volumes, Court of Owls and Night of Owls, still sitting in my room. I haven't touched it yet.
Bro,
I will
it's
give
good,
it.
bro.
I will give it a read. I mean, I hear all the hype around it, so I know it's good. It's just I haven't actually sat down and read it for myself. But yeah, I know it's good. I just because I actually want to read all of Snyder's Batman stuff, like just the main Batman book, just the main Batman book.
Yeah, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm brushing through everything, and I'm just it falls into the event shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just finished Court of Owls, and then now Court of Owls literally goes right into fucking Death of the Family.
Yeah, Death of the Family was good. I read Death of the Family.
Yeah, I haven't read that one yet.
Death of the Family is pretty solid. It is pretty solid, interesting, and pretty solid.
So
it may seem a little confusing at first when you start reading it as to why Joker cut his face off, because in New 52, when it started, the first issue of Detective Batman has an encounter with the Joker, and then that is the motivation for why he cut his face off. So it just took like one issue from Detective that you probably didn't think it was going to even is going to be brought up into this crossover story.
Oh, okay. Hold on, guys. You just ain't willing to get on the grind, but you damn right I'm not. That's fucking
look. Some runs are worth reading. Some runs are just skip over. Like me, I'm the kind of person that likes to read everything, but I'm like, you know what? I don't have to read everything.
Yeah, I'm just now getting used to that shit now. Like, so sometimes, like recently, I just told myself, like, you know what, bro? You can stay away. Like, for me to stay away from Batman this long, that's surprising even for me, because I'm like, damn, I gotta see what's happening with Batman. I'm like, and when I check out what's happening in Batman, I'm like, I think I'm gonna stay away from Batman a little longer. Like, that's just hard for me, bro. Justice League is another book. I was like, yeah, I gotta stay on top of Justice League, bro. I trudged through the Hitch run. I read that shit.
I told you not to read that. And I told you not to read that.
I didn't know any better, brother. I didn't know any better.
I told you not to read Justice League Rebirth. I told you to stay away from that series. Skip that series entirely.
I read everything.
Why? I told you not to do that. You just wasted your time with that.
Bro, I got it. I'm like, oh shit. Justice League that's like the flagship book, right? Awesome. And like 30 issues, I'm like, this isn't awesome.
You just wasted your time, bro. You read that, and then I don't know why DC decided to bring in Priest at the end when that book was like on his last legs.
Wait, hold on. Hey, listen. The Priest one wasn't bad, brother.
It wasn't bad, but the damage was done.
Yeah, it was done.
The damage was done.
Priest was just there to collect the check. Let's be honest. Yeah, listen. Would you blame him? Though, it's like, yo, bro, we need to do Justice League for a couple months, bro. Yo, just help us out, bro.
Like,
would you not do it?
I was like, I'm already doing Deathstroke. I'm like, sure, I'll do it.
Shit, why not? Shit.
Priest cameo. I just hope whoever the next writer is, he or she is whoever's writing Justice League, make it good. And also, this is the standard for Justice League. The League must always have a lantern. There always must be a lantern on that team. If you write in Justice League and there's no lantern on that team, you're doing a disservice. You're doing
I'm gonna tell you who's gonna write Justice League. You got 2 options, maybe 3. 4. Williamson.
I can see him.
Williamson is doing it. It's only going to be for a couple. It's going to be. Here's my prediction, because Justice League Incarnate ends the same month that Bendis is leaving the book. I can see that leading into the crisis that's happening, and then Williamson will do his Williamson thing for maybe 5 issues. Then he's going to leave it ripe for the next writer. Then I think it'll be Taylor. Now, if it's not Taylor, here's another wild one. because I think he'll be done with Substack around this time. Zdarsky.
No, Zdarsky. Okay, Zdarsky, he can write. He can write.
Zdarsky. If not Zdarsky, this is the last one, the very last one. Dennis Culver, because Dennis Culver is the dude who's co-writing Justice League Incarnate with Williamson.
Okay.
So those are my picks.
Chip, I've read his work. His work on Spider-Man is brilliant. I haven't seen him like write a team book. When it comes to
he
solo
did write a
work,
team book. He
what
did
team
Justice League Last Ride.
oh, right.
Yeah,
Yo,
the Streets of Saying is good. Streets of Saying is good.
yeah, I heard a lot of positive reactions from that one. I got to read that one. But yeah, you know what? I feel like Chip. For me, it's between Chip and Williamson. It's between those two.
I think Taylor. We gotta throw Taylor in there because remember, bro, Taylor just got an exclusive contract.
Tom Taylor. Okay, when it comes to Tom Taylor's work, I've read his run on Injustice. Of course, the next writer after that kind of did his own thing, but
yeah,
I know Injustice was supposed to be that way because that's the way Tom was. That's the way he wanted to write it. So when it comes to a team book, like it's crazy because the team book I know he wrote, and that was a crossover, Justice League and Power Rangers. That was a crossover title.
I heard that shit was ass.
No. See, me, I was giddy as a kid in the candy store when I was reading that book. I didn't care. I didn't care. Two of my favorite things, Power Rangers and Justice League. I didn't care what the hell was going on. I just I'll take it. I'll take it. And I read it and I appreciated it for what it was. I enjoyed every minute of it. And just the fact how the Rangers just jumped Batman and just kind of the Rangers had the advantage with Batman just because they had their Zords and everything. So, but it was still I enjoyed it.
Okay.
But okay, this is how it is. I don't know Clover's work, so I'll have to exclude him from this. My top pick is Zdarsky, Williamson, and Taylor at the bottom. Those are my that's my ranking.
Yeah, because I feel like those are Zdarsky is it's how do I say this? It's a stretch.
He blows people away. He really knows how to blow people away because, I haven't read his Daredevil run, but I just hear so much praise from that run. Bro, cut me a break. I don't even read Daredevil. I just started reading. I read my first Daredevil story a few months ago. All right, cut me a break.
Oh,
and it wasn't even Zdarsky. It was Kevin Smith, and that story was actually very good.
Oh, brother, yeah, bro. Oh, here's a great thing. I think it's gonna read even better in trade. So, brother, you.
Oh, trust me, I believe it will. Once I get through Bendis's run on Daredevil, because that's where I'm at right now. Because that's where Bendis started getting started finding his footing. So he knows how to do that's how he got his detective stuff.
Hold on, what Aki said something here. He said, "I have a better idea. Just make Justice League Dark the main Justice League book. It would generally be far more interesting." I don't disagree with that.
I have to disagree with that.
If you're gonna do Justice League Dark, I mean, at this point, people so used to V, but V leaving though.
V's writing Venom right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably getting a bigger bag over there. He's doing Substack too.
So yeah, it really does depend.
I mean, that's not to say somebody can't hop on Justice League Dark and do a good job, but fuck, man, if you're gonna do a Justice League Dark book and it's by itself, it gotta be V. Because, bro, like I said it before, V is carrying that Justice League book on his back. People are not tuning in for Bendis. I read the reviews. Every single issue comes out, bro. That shit is terrible.
I told you.
V's side of the book always gets good reviews.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But anyway, man, I should have been asleep an hour ago. I got work in the morning. I'm pulling all day.
Brother, listen, it's time for me to head out too. But, yo, listen, y'all. Appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. Blackwing, I appreciate you for stopping by, man. It was good chopping it up with you, bro. We
Hey,
gotta
no
do this
problem.
more often.
Also, before we go, I just gotta give you props for just getting the gist of the comic book realm as a whole. Like you've been reading comics for like what 3-4 years now?
Since 2016.
Since what? Yeah, you've been reading
2016, yeah.
Yeah, I've been reading comics a lot longer, and you basically grasp the whole industry portion of that, and I applaud you on your research on how it works. Because trust me, I didn't know that's how it worked. Like, trust me, I didn't know like when a series gets cut, it's because the ratings are not doing well. So I applaud you for your research, for your time, your just giving the word to the neighborhood and everything. Just I appreciate that. Like, you're doing good.
Thank you, man.
You're doing the Lord's work. You're doing the Lord's work.
Nah, man, thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'll be honest, I'm not great at a lot of things in life, but this comic book shit, like that's my math. It makes sense to me. So I appreciate that, man. So thank you. I appreciate that, brother, so much.
No problem.
And guys, in the comments, chat, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all for sticking with us for like fucking 2 hours now. Blackwing, once again, brother, I appreciate you for coming through. And y'all have a great night. Please be well. Please, stay safe
out there, cause
Mario not playing, bro. Mario not playing.
Like that man had to make a whole TikTok saying he ain't a berry.
But man, y'all, much love, much peace. Y'all be easy. All right, y'all. Peace.